Like, where have you been? Been working.
For the brand!
What happened?
Awkward talk.
Awkward.
For the brand!
Oh, Phil's gone.
No, Phil's gone. Oh shoot. Okay, what's up, everybody?
He's taking up OTV today.
Excuse me. What did you just say to me?
So we taking up OTV, man.
Oh yeah. That's right. No. Yeah, we're taking over. Yo, it's OTB on Telemundo.
No. Screw that shit. Get over there. Get over to your red box. Get over to your blue fucking box, bro. Look at this shit. I fucking hate my setup. That's all I have to say. This is just fucking ridiculous every single time I have to do this shit. Guys, welcome to OTB. Loff will be here in that little black square later on in the show. We got Saul here, who he's like fucking Roman Reigns. He never shows up to these things, but I mean, he's here today because his tribal chief is here. That's all fucking respect, bro.
He's been taking.
And then we got Deontay down at the bottom.
He's been taking me. He's been taking me places. I've been going to places.
Oh
bro.
my god! Oh my god! Get the hell out of here! Well, my uncle just got face to face with him tonight, bro. So you better watch out for that motherfucker, okay? Because the Rhodes family dynasty is coming for coming for that tribal ass.
Listen, that's a brotherhood. That's a brother right there. Bloodline, yo. Like that's a oos right there.
You don't know Oos.
Oh, the Rhodes family is coming for that tribal ass. All right, so just go over there and just figure that out.
Whoa! Excuse me.
Like I don't give a shit. That's my uncle we're talking about here, man. Cody Rhodes on top, baby, all day. But look, guys, we're gonna be talking about the Friday Night SmackDown season premiere tonight. I thought this was a fantastic show from top to bottom. Seriously, I thought this was a great show. We saw 3 amazing face-to-faces tonight. Deontay, how are you feeling about SmackDown, man? I thought it was a great show. Those 3 face-to-face segments, man, they were really, really nice to see, and we're going to be seeing a new era of Friday Night SmackDown.
I like it. I thought it was a great episode. It definitely feels like we're in a fully Triple H era. It gives me vibes to like the first few months of the Triple H era from last year before Vince weaseled his way back in. So
go back and watch those SmackDowns and Raws from like building up to Survivor Series last year and SummerSlam and all that kind of stuff. That's what this feels like right now, bro.
Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like Triple H is fully in charge without Vince, breathing down his neck. I love the fucking face-offs. I don't know if y'all noticed, but when Roman and, when the Bloodline came out and you had Cody and Jay, they looked at him like they had PTSD in their eyes or some shit. It's like both of them had PTSD. Cody from Roman and Jay from both of them. So I thought that was awesome. And then, of course, you got Jay Cargill, who was looking good.
Oh, we'll get to that.
She was looking good, as always. I don't necessarily agree with Roman facing LA Knight this early, but we're getting it, so whatever.
How you feeling about it, Saul? Go ahead. Talk about it.
Well, obviously, my tribal chief showed up, bro. Hang on. No. We put the ones up for the tribal chief.
No, we do not.
No, we do not. Not over here.
This man.
No, we don't.
Get the hell. Get that finger off my screen.
We the ones. Come on, we the ones.
No, we're not the
Like,
ones.
We're the ones over here on OTB, but they ain't. Get the fuck out of here. How'd you feel about SmackDown, bro? Get
Oh,
the
but it
hell
was
out.
great. The show was fantastic. like Tay said, it's been a real good. It feels like we're in the Triple H era finally. Like you said, Phil, last year, it looked exactly what that is, and we're actually getting it. And so far as a show, loved it. The GOAT obviously showed up. He just got a promo. I wasn't expecting him to do anything else throughout the night. I
But
thought
you thought he was gonna wrestle? Fuck that. He don't wrestle on a random Friday night, especially Friday the
It would have been
13th.
cool. It
That
would
could
have been
happen.
cool. It would have been dope though. I wouldn't have minded it. But I honestly and the face off between him and Roman, I was like kind of worried for Roman. I was like, oh no, Cena's being nice to him this time. He's being nice, obviously, and he acknowledged him. Come on now, guys, like get with the program. Cena,
He did acknowledge
the
Roman.
GOAT. Greatness acknowledges greatness. What?
Well, because Cena's a humble guy. He's the goat. He does goat things.
Yeah.
One big thing that also happened tonight, guys, on Friday Night SmackDown, is that WWE actually did not forget about the trade compensation for Jey Uso, and now it looks like Kevin Owens is now being split apart from his, from his tag team partner in Sami Zayn. How do you guys feel about that, man? I was kind of pissed off at first, but then going over everything when it comes down to it, I think this is just kind of like an amicably, kind of way to just split these two apart instead of one of them turning on the other or vice versa. And then you can just kind of do whatever you need to do. They'll always be able to come back together at some point. But, it honestly just gives another face for Roman to face if they ever do go down that line, considering he does need opponents before heading into WrestleMania.
I mean,
go ahead.
I don't think it's that bad of a move, honestly, to be completely fair.
I mean, I was shocked by it. I think everybody named Mammy expected it to be Cody, but it is what it is.
Cody could show up anyway now that he's on. He's
that's why
one
they
half
put the
of
titles. That's why they put the titles on him.
Not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I thought my nightmare was going to come to reality. I legit thought my nightmare was going to
You thought Cody was going to be traded too.
I was like, please don't do this to me.
Here's the thing, though, and here's the thing. What I also like about the KO trade is that this one was completely unexpected. Everybody and their mother thought it was going to be Cody Rhodes to get traded to SmackDown. Everybody,
I know, and I was
mother.
like edging my seat. I'm like, no, please don't do this to me. I don't want this to happen.
Plus, it definitely kind of would have done like really good ties too, because now Nick Aldis is the general manager of Friday Night SmackDown, which we'll definitely get into in this next one. But yeah, Cody Rhodes, he beat Nick Aldis for his first world championship. I'm just gonna let you guys know that right now.
There you go. See, look.
But we're talking about the WWE now. Cody Rhodes does not really have a world championship in WWE. I mean, I know he has the NWA title, but that was way before even AEW was a thing. So at the end of the day, he needs that world title for WWE.
How do you listen? He already finished the story. There you go.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No,
This is
WWE we're talking about here, bro. This is WWE we're talking about here.
You got what you wanted. He finished the story.
No, he did not finish.
No.
So shut up.
No. No. You know it's not true. But at the end of the day, it kind of would have been cool because the whole Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes factor. But at the end of the day, it is now going to be Kevin Owens on Friday Night SmackDown, and I'm not too mad about it. And we'll definitely see where that goes. And speaking of Nick Aldis, guys, there were tons of rumors going around today about what Nick Aldis could have possibly be doing on Friday Night SmackDown. He's been signed to WWE for months as a producer, and
he's been making matches.
He's been a producer for WWE for quite some time now. And honestly, when I saw that he was signed as a producer, I was just shaking my head because I was like, why the fuck aren't these guys going to be using him in the ring? Because this man is an absolutely amazing superstar. He's younger than somebody like an LA Knight. I think he's the same
Yeah,
age as Cody, and I think he's honestly probably in his prime right now. If you want me
He
to be
is.
completely
he
honest,
is.
He's in his
um,
And
prime.
I
so
think you're just waiting to like extend when he can actually have like he actually can get in the ring. So
right,
I think this is good. I think
yeah,
this is great. This is
and,
not a
Because ain't no way.
and
They've been trying to sign that man for years. And the one time they
right.
signed him, he's a GM. They gonna get him out. They gonna get him in that ring somehow.
oh, for sure,
Mm,
man, for sure. Like the thing is, when it comes down to it, I think him being the general manager of Friday Night SmackDown is going to be a great deal for him. It gets him in front of the WWE audience in any other way possible. He's a great promo when
oh
he gets
yeah.
on that
Oh
microphone.
yeah.
And he is going to be able to get acclimated to that WWE audience. Now, speaking of the WWE audience, y'all were shit when he came out. No
They
reaction
sucked.
whatsoever.
Bro, like
Um,
they don't know these people. I'm like,
they,
you guys are no fun. Like if he was in AEW, they would have popped their heads off
they
for that
they
man.
did
Like
not they did not know simply who Nick Aldis was. But that's honestly, it's just a simple Google search, and you'll be able to find out everything that he has done. I've been a fan of Nick Aldis since the TNA days. Seriously,
yes,
like he
Magnus.
Magnus.
Magnus. I mean,
That's what I
Dixieland.
so
called
many.
him when he. That's what I called him when I first came out. I was like, "Oh, it's Magnus! Let's
There
go!"
are so many great things that Nick Aldis has done in the world of pro wrestling. So I've been seeing this guy for so long, and I've been such a huge fan of his. And now he's here in the WWE. He's going to be the GM of
Mm.
SmackDown. Adam Pearce is going to be the GM of Monday Night Raw. So now when I tweet him saying that he's the general manager, he can't fucking block me because he got a promotion tonight, and now he is the general manager of a brand in WWE.
Did
So
he unblock
fuck
you
you,
yet?
Adam Pearce. Now you're a real general manager, and now you're gonna have to figure it out. Okay? Thank you very
Wait,
much. But
did he unblock you yet? Did he unblock
oh
you yet?
yeah, we're good now. He
Oh,
unblocked me, and we're good now.
okay,
But
okay. Careful, he's watching. Careful, he might be watching.
he probably is. But but guys, I think Nick Aldis being the general manager of Friday Night SmackDown is going to be a great thing for him, and we'll definitely see what his era brings to the table for Friday night. Um, he already made he already made like a declaration bringing Kevin Owens in, and now we're gonna get a women's world champion, not a women's world championship, but a women's championship match next week on Friday Night SmackDown.
I'm
We'll get to
great.
there when we get there, but it, he's
Jesus,
doing pretty good so far. I mean,
he's
hey, I
cooking.
like Nick Aldis, so we'll see where things go.
He is cooking. So, like I say, this is not bad.
So,
We're getting so far so good right now. I mean, we just hope. The thing is, it can only be worse. Just say that.
hey, Nick, yeah, there could be a lot worse people to run Friday Night SmackDown. Believe me.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we also had, we had the main event tonight being LA Knight
Yeah.
versus Solo
Yeah.
Sikoa. There's a lot of big things going on in the LA Knight department. When it comes down to it, LA Knight being the guy to not even potentially get the shot against Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia, because that is going to happen. It will be LA Knight versus Roman at Crown Jewel for the Undisputed Universal Championship. I'm not too big of a fan of it because you don't want to stifle LA Knight's momentum, but I think what people honestly kind of have to realize in a grand scheme of things is that this one loss to Roman Reigns isn't totally going to be able to stifle him because he is that damn popular with the crowd, and
Yes.
you don't always have to go over to get over. So I think
Yeah.
I think it's going to be perfectly fine when it comes to LA Knight. But how do you guys feel about it? It's going to be a great spot and a great test for
Oh yeah.
LA Knight, but
hmm
it's not. Everybody's not too fond of it right now, but I think everything's going to be okay.
I see it. I think it's gonna be good for him. Good for him. It's gonna be good. It's nothing. I don't think anything bad's gonna happen to him now that Triple H is fully in control of what to do with him. So,
They can't ignore his popularity anymore.
No,
It
no,
had
they
to have happened
cannot.
eventually.
Oh no, they cannot. Do you see how they were reacting tonight with when
Yeah.
he was coming out? Well, that's every Friday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's every time he's out there. It doesn't matter what day it is.
Yeah.
Wherever he's out there, he's going to be that electric. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will. Yeah, and it will. And it, like I said, and also Roman's gonna make him like $1,000 even more of what he is right now. He's gonna make him look good. That's also what Roman's there for.
I will agree with you on.
Yeah.
I don't agree with you much on Roman, but I will give you that. I mean, he will make LA Knight look like $1 million.
Yeah, because that's what they do. But like I said, this is gonna be good. I know the build-up's gonna be. I know it's gonna be entertaining on the side of it, but it's also gonna be tense. I'll just say that, and prepare for a lot of cap cuts on TikTok. Just letting you guys know that. Just prepare for more cap cuts coming up soon.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's already I already saw 2 new templates of
It's
that
so
segment
quick.
alone.
Well, you
They're
know,
so
my
quick. I'm like, how are you this fast?
No, you know what my favorite part of SmackDown was?
Yeah.
They actually did the Triple H Judgment Day meme on SmackDown.
Yeah.
They actually did the meme.
He did shut down the fake crowd noises. Like, he did shut it down. He's like, hey, I'm in control now. Vince is not here anymore. He's like, here, use this.
Like, wow, I actually thought that they piped in that shit, and it's actually kind of loud out here. It's like, that's awesome. But yeah, I mean, we had a really good Friday Night SmackDown tonight, guys. We're going to be talking about everything. Pretty Deadly's back. Yes, boys. Yes,
Where's Loff
boys.
when you need him? Where's Loff when you need him? Come on.
Loff is going to be here, and he'll probably join, as soon as we're talking about these guys, and they'll be like, oh,
yes, boys.
Christ, I wish I missed that.
Yes,
hey,
boys.
I'm letting you guys know by the end of the year, around 2024, they will be tag team champs. I'm letting you guys know. They're going to be tag team champs, whether anyone likes it or not.
I can see them being tag team champs.
I will love it though. I'm gonna love it. They're gonna bring a lot of entertainment to that too. I need them to have an encounter with Alpha Academy. I need them to have an encounter with them. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. I like Pretty Deadly. I think Pretty Deadly is pretty okay. At the end of the day, I think they're fine. I think they're a fine tag team. I think they kind of got to get a little bit more work when it comes to them being out there.
I thought you were hating on them already. I was like, they just got here. They just got back. What the heck?
No, I think they kind of need a little bit more polishing. Just giving them more reps when it comes to them being out there in front of the crowd. But I mean, I think that they're warming up to the crowd pretty nicely, and I mean, the crowd's got to do a little bit of their homework in order to figure out who the hell they are. But they're going to be perfectly fine on this brand, and they're going to be fine on the WWE main roster. It's just going to take some time for them to get over with the crowd, because not many people really either dig the gimmick or just know who they really are, truthfully.
Or they just don't watch NXT and they don't know where they came from.
They'll come around.
They'll come around, right. They'll happen.
So
give it time.
What else happened on the show tonight? I mean, we had Bayley finally winning a match again.
Holy shit. But what
makes
it... It's been
100 years, man. It's been 100 years.
Bayley's won her first match, singles-wise,
in
since
20
July
years.
of this year. 20 years. That's crazy. I'm 25. That's kind of wild. But since July of this year,
that is insane.
She's won her first singles match.
That is insane.
Bro, she got the Seth Rollins treatment, bro.
July 14th, coincidentally enough, she beat Zelina Vega, who she beat tonight. So, I mean, I guess she just has Zelina Vega's number.
Are they trying to fix that? Are they trying to fix Bayley? Because they've been messing with her.
They can't fix it. She's 550. She's 651.
Yeah, I mean,
it's trying to fix her. Like, how many times you got to fix Bayley? Because they keep booking her wrong. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I don't know what the hell they're doing when it comes to Bayley and Damage Control, but that's what we're doing at the end of the day. We also had the tag team titles on the line tonight. I know it's not your favorite guy in Cody Rhodes, but Cody and Jey Uso, the main event nightmares, they took on a team of Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. And I thought it was a pretty damn good tag team match for what it was at the end of the day, but of course, you got to have them retain, right? You were not going to have Grayson Waller and Austin Theory take those tag team titles.
Please do. I was waiting
Hey,
for it. I
hey.
actually wanted that to happen.
Hey, I can say the woe with the remote titles. That shit go hard. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, no, just doing it. Yeah.
That is hard.
I literally looked away from my TV when it
Well,
was happening.
well,
like-
you know, you're no fun. So yeah.
yeah.
I'm really hoping at some point down the road we actually just fucking merge these two titles together and make one set of tag team titles that can flip between both brands. Because I am sick of the red and blue straps. They do nothing for me nowadays. I don't like them. I don't care
Hey.
for them. I don't like, dude. It just
I held
reminds
them.
me of 2016. And 2016 SmackDown was goated. Don't get me wrong. 2016 SmackDown was great.
Belts?
It was goated.
I don't need the penny belts either. I don't need those copper shits. But
The dimes?
I those basically what they remind me of now. They're like the nickel belts. It's just freaking crazy. But I think getting one set of tag team titles would just mean a lot more. And then at the end of the day, when you have the one set of tag team titles that can float between the both brands, you're still going to be able to do them, and you can still call them the Undisputed Tag Team Championships or the WWE Tag Team Championships. But at the end of the day, I just hate the red and blue straps, and they don't mean anything to me anymore.
Those titles will get changed real soon. I think probably right around Elimination Chamber. I think that's the best timing where they say you'll get a report saying that the tag titles will get revealed.
They have been saying that they're gonna revamp these tag team titles for months now, and they haven't done it yet. So I don't know if they're just waiting on the belt makers to make the goddamn belts or what.
You know how hard it is to make metal and put it on a title?
No, I know how hard it is to make a belt. Trust me, but I mean, it's like you've been saying this for months, Deontay. What's going on? Why can't they do it yet?
They probably gonna do it after WrestleMania. That could be the case. I don't know, maybe the Raw after WrestleMania. Cause depending on who the champs are, because Cody and Jay won't be champs until they won't be the champs by then, obviously.
I don't see these guys being tag team champions until Survivor Series. I do.
I say they'll be champs up until maybe the Rumble.
Maybe the Rumble.
What leads to them losing the titles?
Well, honestly, I would personally want DIY to take the titles off of them.
Yes,
I mean that's a long shot.
Yes, anyone to get main event Jay and his sidekick those titles off of them. Sorry.
Oh,
it's a long shot, but at the end of the day, I do think that them being tag team champions progresses a lot more stories than what the Judgment Day were doing with them right now. So honestly, I think it's perfectly fine.
Come on, they got all the gold. I was so happy for everyone.
I love the Judgment Day, and I think the Judgment Day were great, but they really weren't doing anything with the tag team titles. And if anything, you are going to be able to do a lot more stuff with Cody and Jay being able to go to Friday Night SmackDown instead of the Judgment Day. I mean, the Judgment Days, they're basically there to help Dom. That's what they're basically there for now. And it's I don't know, but I mean, I think it's just going to be a lot better off, and we'll see where things go when it comes to that tag team title reign. It made no sense, truthfully. It didn't really make any sense at all for them to win the tag team titles, but I mean, come on. I was freaking happy about it because it was Cody.
We got to get the Cody moment somehow.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah, we got to get there somehow. They got to do the face-to-face eventually, and they did their face-to-face tonight, so who knows? It's long-term booking. It's long-term booking, fellas. That's what it is at the end of the day.
Sure. Congratulations, main event Jay.
And Cody Rhodes.
Moving on.
He can't be invisible, bro. He's not an invisible man. He's not John Cena. He's not John Cena, first of all. But he's not John Cena in terms of him being invisible.
Listen, I get it. You're doing your thing, but you're not him. To me, you're not him. You're not him.
Well, he is him, so you're wrong.
But
no, he's not. He's not him.
But guys, let's go over Friday Night SmackDown tonight, guys. Loft will be joining us very, very soon. I don't know where the hell he is. Maybe he's
wake up, Mr. Famous.
Doing something on the side or whatever.
Wake up, Mr. Womack. We need you.
But we will talk about everything that happened tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Not much, real. I mean, a lot of stuff happened on the show, but it really these 2 hours went by quick. So I mean, there are not really many matches on this show. It just was a quick 2 hours, and this was just a very easily digestible show. So hit the like button, turn on the bell for all notifications, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. On the road to 1K. Go get the merch.
Yep.
Go get the merch. Teespring is the official home of OTB and its merchandise. You guys can also go get my merch and Lost merch down there in the description below as well. It is getting fucking cold outside, brothers. It's getting
For
cold
real.
outside. It's hard. It's hard out here in CT. But guys,
It's hard out here for a pimp.
yeah, just go get hoodies, t-shirts, all the merchandise down there in the description below. Go down into the link in the description for the WWE Shop affiliate link. It's my personal link, but anything that you get with the commission, it goes directly back into the channel. That way we can continue making content for you guys. And thank you to our sponsor, SeatGeek, the official sponsor of OTB. Use the code OTB at checkout for $20 off your first purchase. And make sure you tell them that we sent you over here on OTB by using that code, and you'll get $20 off your first purchase using the application. So we appreciate SeatGeek for being a part of our family, and we love being a part of theirs. Before we get into everything, as we kick off with John Cena for Friday Night SmackDown, let us know when it comes down to your neck of the woods, Saul and Deontay. What do you guys got going on?
Not much. I got my YouTube channel recently started. Go subscribe to it. I got a very important project that I will be working on. I'm trying to get it up by the end of the year. Also, if anyone knows how to make a logo, hit me up. Thank you. Anyway, but yeah. Huh? Anyway, so yeah, YouTube. It's my name, Deontay.
There we go.
Subscribe to the YouTube. I got TikTok, NBA Tail 2, NBA TikTok Wrestling. I'm sponsored by WMG, code NBA Tay saves you 10% at W.GG. And I'm a WWE Champ affiliate. So, yeah, use my link. It's in the bio on my TikTok and all that stuff. And yeah, help people out.
I couldn't hear you for a second, Deontay. We're good. It was my end.
God damn it, Phil.
It was my headphones.
Connecticut, dude.
Oh,
Connecticut, bro. Yeah.
Now I can't hear you, Saul. What's going on there?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Testing 2.0.
There we go. Okay. Yep. We're
Testing. Hola.
Man,
Cody Rhodes. I hate Cody Rhodes.
Okay. I can hear you now, you asshole. Tell me what you got going on your end. Tell me what you got going on in your end.
I'm good. Like I said, been working. Mentally, been good. Apparently today I'm lifting buildings. Because
he's lifting innocent buildings, but
he thinks I'm lifting buildings for people.
This man's testing his mic by saying fuck Cody Rhodes. See that?
I said I hate Cody.
See, that is truly disrespectful. I do not like that. He's disrespecting my uncle, and I am not going to take that fucking shit. So, but yes, Deontay, you're right. Saul is a freaking maniac. I don't want to cross paths with him. But we probably will when it comes to WrestleMania 40. But
whoa! We're not gonna just skip what you just said. What did you just say to me?
I said we probably will cross paths when we get to WrestleMania 40. That's nothing bad.
I thought you said something else. I was like,
nothing
oh,
bad.
You trying to start
the hell?
The
hell? Cool. What the shit? Don't try to say things out of context on our show.
I thought you were saying something else. I was like, are you trying to swing? Are you trying to start something? Like, we starting to? We gonna fight? I was like, I don't want to fight you.
We can start we can start a feud if we freaking have to, man. I'm not taking your fucking shit when it comes to Cody.
Cool. I understand you and I don't like certain wrestlers, but I'm still cool with you. Like, I don't want to have a problem with you, Phil.
See, look right there. Tony has the freaking best idea ever. What do you guys want to talk about? We're gonna be talking about this goddamn Friday Night SmackDown tonight, guys.
Acknowledge me before you get what do you want to talk about.
No.
Yeah, you get what do you want? You get acknowledge me.
No.
You there sitting at home, acknowledge me.
No, I will not do anything.
Nah,
You'll come
that will
around.
not happen.
You'll come around.
That
You'll
will
come
not
around.
happen.
No, I will not.
You'll come around.
So John Cena's in the ring. He's welcoming us to the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown.
Do.
Then all of a sudden, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman go to the ring. He's here. Tribal Chief's
For
here.
the first time in 100 years.
He's been
For
going
the
to
first
places.
time since the week after SummerSlam. This
He's been
man
going to places.
apparently
It was
graces
in
us with his
August.
presence.
Dude's been going to places. What you guys talking?
That was August, bro. He's in October. We're in
Dude's been
October.
going to places,
And-
man.
And Reigns told Cena that the GOAT is the Tribal Chief.
Yo.
Cena.
Hold on.
Okay.
Bro, I don't know if y'all seen the group chat, but apparently we're getting Swerve versus Vikingo.
When? On Collision?
No, it's on Defy or something like that. Swerve and Vikingo.
Is that Defy Wrestling? Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. It's actually really cool, to be completely honest. I think that match is gonna slap. But yeah, I mean, Roman told Cena that the GOAT is the Tribal Chief. He told Cena to leave, or we're going to make him leave. Cena said that I'm not here to challenge you. I'm here to acknowledge you. And I was like, damn, that hurts. My man, like the man just acknowledged Roman, and I was not really too fond about that, but it is what it is. I'm not here. I'm not here to challenge you tonight because I haven't earned it, but I do know someone who has. And then LA Nice music hit.
Yeah.
And he came down to the ring. And I told Reigns that while you have been sitting on your couch the last month and a half, things have changed. Jimmy Uso jumped LA Knight from behind, but Knight then threw him over the ropes, and Reigns, Solo, and Heyman left the ring, and Reigns told Solo to end him. That immediately told me that we were going to get LA Knight and Solo in the main event of Friday Night SmackDown tonight, and we're getting LA Knight versus Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia. That's the two main things that happen there, and we'll see where things go.
Man, they really scrapped him and Styles real fast.
I don't think they scrapped it. They're just not doing it at Saudi. If I was doing that, like,
if anything, I could possibly see. You know what? I think it would probably be the best bet to do an AJ Roman thing for the Rumble, because the Rumble is always like a huge challenge when it comes to a world championship. So if anything, having AJ and Roman go at it for the world championship, and we haven't seen AJ and Roman in quite some time, I think that would be a great test for AJ Styles. And
it's been 8 years since they crossed paths.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was, it was Extreme Rules, right? Extreme Rules 2016. Yeah, it was Extreme Rules 2016. We saw that first time.
The goated year.
And we haven't seen it since then. So I think AJ and Roman could be really good for the Rumble. I honestly thought, with everything when it came down to Cena, I thought you possibly could have done a Roman and Cena match number 2, but I mean, if you were going to do that, I mean, Roman's just going to win that anyway, and I don't think anybody really wants to see.
No, yeah, like I said,
lose.
if we ever do get another Cena Roman match, Cena has to win. I'm sorry. He has to win.
I thought we were gonna get Cena and Roman because, like, I thought maybe Saudi would have loved it, and obviously it's a money match too. And you got and your words, Phil, the sweet Saudi money for both of them.
It would have been for the sweet Saudi money for sure. They would have paid handsomely to get that match.
Also, a little bit off topic, I found out that Brock was supposed to show up for Saudi, and I was like, "Where are you gonna build him up to?" I was like, "Where are you gonna build him up to?" And I mean, again, it's the sweet Saudi money, like you say, but like, where is he gonna be?
Brock is always in Saudi, so.
They'll find something for Brock, if anything, and apparently Logan Paul is going to be. He is advertised for Saudi Arabia too,
Brock
so we
versus
have
Brock
no
Logan.
idea what they're
Lesnar
doing
and
there.
Logan Paul. That
Well,
sounds
they're advertised. I'm not saying they're going to face each other. I'm saying they're advertised to be at the show.
I know.
Um,
Think about it, how crazy that sounds. Logan Paul
I
versus
I don't
Brock
I don't
Lesnar.
even think Brock would even want to work with somebody like a Logan Paul, to be completely honest.
Right? That's what
Um,
I was like. I feel like Brock's like this kid.
but I think LA Knight is going to be he's going to be a very good opponent for Roman. I think it's going to be a great test for him. And
Yeah.
honestly, he does deserve a shot like this. You know, I mean, what else are you going to be able to do with him?
And plus, whether you want to admit it or not, most of the people that have faced Roman have in some way elevated from facing him. Like, for example, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, main event of WrestleMania, the Usos.
Oh yeah,
So I think
I-
he'll be fine.
yeah, he's going to be perfectly fine in this. And Saul, I mean, like you said, um, Roman's going to make him look like $1,000,000 anyway. So
Oh
it's going to
yeah.
be a great thing when it comes down to the match anyway.
Yep.
So, so there you go. I'm enjoying that, and I think that's going to be a great thing. We had Pretty Deadly and Elton
Yes,
Prince and
boys.
Kit Wilson versus the Brawling Brutes and
Yes,
Rich Holland
boy.
and Butch. This was basically a rematch from the time that Butch, not it wasn't Butch, it was Rich Holland, did did what he did and accidentally injured Elton to the point where he had to take some time off due to the injury. Um, it was, I believe, it was a shoulder, and he was in a wheelchair for the entire time. So that's freaking awesome.
That was
Um,
awesome. That was great.
but we had this tag team match here tonight. It wasn't really a bad tag team match at all. I didn't really think it was going to be all that. I mean, they did another injury angle to some extent because obviously it was a fake injury to get the roll up win 1, 2, 3. Um, but Pretty Deadly got the win here over the Brawling Brutes. Not too bad. And we'll see where things go when it comes to Pretty Deadly over here on Friday night. Nothing too major here, though. It was just them to get back into the ring and them to get an easy win over the Brawling Brutes.
I think that was good. I think Pretty Deadly taking a dub after being gone for so long. Were you guys scared? I was scared for his safety though with Ridge. I thought I was scared for him in a few spots in the match.
Were you one of those guys that were petitioning him for him to get like fired or something like that? Because those guys
I was just I know it's just I just like please protect him, please protect him, please. That's all I say.
Yeah,
I'm not one of those people.
because I'm like, guys, the fact that there were actual petitions for Rich Holland to get fired over the course of those kind of things. I mean, Big E was a complete freak accident. That was not his fault whatsoever. This was another complete freak accident. It was a belly to belly, man. And like, it wasn't
Yes.
all that bad, like big of a
And
deal. It
to
does
make
take two
it-
to tango. So I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't technically all Rich's fault, but damn, like it was not completely all his doing. And they're back now, and that's all that matters. So Pretty Deadly, they'll be fine.
And the other thing is like what makes it better about it is that Ridge went to the hospital when he got a broken neck, and he
felt
made
so bad for it, man. I mean, of course he was gonna feel bad. He didn't want that to happen. So
right.
the fact that they were petitioning him to get fired, Deontay. I mean, come on now. That was not. You don't do something like that, man.
No, you don't want you. I'm not going to let
Yeah,
no
that
one lose
was
their
not
job
cool.
after. I wouldn't use a
Put him in
petition to lose their jobs.
No one should want anybody to lose their jobs, Deontay. And I think at the end of the day, I think that's really what it all came down to. Pretty Deadly
Yeah, that was.
and Rich Holland, they're fine. They're gonna be fine.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that wasn't cool. Toledo was spitting in their faces.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
I'm just glad they're back too. Like you said, I'm just glad they're back. I'm gonna enjoy every second of it that they're back.
They're a great asset to the tag team division, man. I think they're a really good tag team. They just
They're
gotta
the only
get more
tag
reps
team.
under their.
They're only like you said. They're only the legit tag team. Like they're the only legit tag team that's on SmackDown. We're not gonna put random tag team.
I wouldn't say that, but I mean, they just gotta get more reps. at the end of the day, and they'll be able to get more reps now that they're fully back intact with Friday Night SmackDown. Because I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm glad that they actually kind of took them off TV during the injury. Because when I want to see just a singles match with Kit Wilson, no,
No.
and that's not the right way to go about it. Because you don't want to see these guys completely just get squashed by anybody or just lose in a random match on Friday Night SmackDown. No, that's not the right way. So you
No.
take them off TV until the injury. You put them back on TV now that they're all back, and you'll get them off to the races when now they're all here, ready to go.
Yeah.
So so Prince faked the injury to his knee, and then Jessica Carr, the referee, checked on him. Holland's like, "Get the fuck out of the way, Jessica! I'm trying to get this, man. Don't fall for
Bro's
this
like,
shit."
Bro's like, my leg. Bro's
He was like Fred from SpongeBob. He's like, "My leg, my leg."
my leg.
While the referee is checking on, kicked Holland in the head. Princeton got up from the faked injury and did a roll up 1, 2, 3, the most devastating move in all of entertainment, the fruit roll up, and got
Gotta
the win
love the
for
fruit
Pretty
roll-up.
Deadly. 1, 2, 3. So then backstage we see Carlito. Carlito
Yes!
is here,
Yes.
and
He spits in the
Bro,
face.
I
think you don't
can't
want to
tell
do-
you how geeked I was when I saw him again, bro. I was
He-
so geeked. Like
he's
he's back.
officially back. He's officially back in WWE. He's officially on the SmackDown roster. I think that's absolutely great. I got to
Man.
meet the guy one time. He's in the best shape of his entire freaking life right now, and
Yeah.
he's just
He had the apple.
awesome.
Hey.
He did have
hey,
the apple too.
Hey, I'm gonna say it. Shout out to you, Titus. You were taking care of him backstage, bro, in your catering, bro.
Man,
Props to
he gave him that. He got the apples. He got the apples for Carlito, and I think that's really all that matters.
Yes.
So we saw Carlito talking about his WWE return, and we got interrupted by Big Bobby Lashley. Carlito challenged Lashley to his first match back on Friday Night SmackDown, up until the point where the Street Profits attacked Carlito from behind before Adam Pearce and many other WWE officials said, "Get the fuck out of Dodge. Go away, you piece of shits." He didn't actually say that, but it is what it is.
Imagine.
Carlito and Bobby Lashley being in a segment together felt like 2005 again. It was seriously such a throwback moment, and we'll definitely get a match between Carlito and Bobby
The
Lashley.
crazy part is, if you put a picture of them in 2005 and now, well, at least with Bobby Lashley, you can tell the difference. Carlito, you could.
Carlito, you can definitely tell the difference because back in 2005 or wherever he was basically in that era for WWE, he wasn't. I'm gonna say he wasn't as big as he is right now, man. This is the
He
best
was
shape
not.
Carlito. This is the best shape Carlito's ever been
He
in.
was in decent shape though back then.
He was in decent shape. I'm not saying he was like out of shape or anything like that, but I mean,
I
the guy
know, but
was.
the way he says he looks better, I was like, wait, has he not looked good before? Like he's always been great. Like
This is the best shape he's ever looked.
yeah.
In my time of watching him, this is the best shape he's ever looked. He's in the best shape of his entire career.
Yeah.
So
I thought
I'm cool with this.
I
What's
thought
going on?
are we gonna get a 6-man tag between the Hurt Profits and the LWO with Carlito and Ray and Santos again?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we saw that at Fastlane, but I mean, it could go down that road again.
But this time you add Zelina into the mix and get Bianca to come back, obviously, and put her in the group. Do it.
Well, yeah, you got to get Bianca in that group somehow too. But yeah, I mean, it could go down that route again. But I definitely do see Bobby Lashley and Carlito going at it 1-on-1 at least next week on Friday Night SmackDown because of the attack tonight.
A meaty match, guys. It's a meaty match.
Meat.
So there you go.
Meat.
So backstage, Bailey interrupted Adam Pearce while he was still checking on Carlito because basically Carlito died here in this moment.
R.I.P. in peace.
Airbnbs. Bailey and Zelina Vega, well, she was doing everything, and Bailey is like, "Hey, bitch, this should be my moment. Get him out of here." I was like, "What do you mean?"
Who's so
Like,
fucking for? Like,
he's down on the ground. He's wincing in pain. You're like, "Hey, this is my moment." No, get out of here.
For?
If you want a moment, go out to the ring. And that's basically what Pierce said, because Zelina Vega is like, "Hey, look, he's hurt. What do you want him to do?" And she's like, "Look, you have a lot of nerve for being as short as you are talking. So
Me personally?
What you coming for short folks for? Now I'm offended.
Then when you saw it, you were like, me personally? I wouldn't take that. You were like,
so she was like, "Look, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit what you have to say." And then Pierce is like, "Hey, ladies, you, Charles, get your ass up. You're going to the ring too. Have a match."
Charles
Just go.
Robinson?
Yeah.
The
That was the referee for
That was the referee for
the match. That was referee for the match. He's like, "All right, you, Charles, too. Go to the ring, settle it, have a match. I don't care. I gotta deal with this because this man is hurt. He's basically dead, and you guys are just yelling at each other. So go." And that's honestly exactly what they did before after backstage segment with Roman and Jimmy. But I was like, "Yo, what is this?" I'm like, you gotta help the guy." And Bailey's like, "Yeah, nah, fuck this shit. I'm gonna take care of this real quick and say that this is my moment."
and then the next thing you're like this guy's dying, and then next thing they know, Roman and Jimmy show.
Well, no, I mean they went to Roman's and the Bloodline's locker room after that. So I mean, they were gonna do whatever they needed to do when it came down to Roman. But Bailey's like, "Yeah, nah, this is my moment, guys. This is not Carlito, not anymore, because he basically died tonight. So have a good time with that."
Dude, she literally just did a ding dong hello, but without saying the word ding dong hello. Basically.
Right. I was like, dude, they should honestly bring that back. I love the ding dong hello stuff.
Hang on, Phil. Did you like ding dong hello?
I loved it, man. I thought ding dong hello was great. I thought you hated it for a second.
I thought you hated it from the start. I was like, I think I remember you saying you didn't like it because of the way how Vince booked the ding dong hello.
Well, I mean, they didn't really do it its justice at times, but I mean, I thought the ding dong hello, like, show and everything was cool. They just didn't really.
She stopped saying it though. That's the other thing. She stopped saying ding dong hello for some reason. I was like, why did she stop saying it? I thought it was great.
Well, as soon as Damage Control happened, they didn't really give a shit for that much anymore. But yeah, we did have Roman and Jimmy in this segment, guys, and this was kind of cool because
family.
Jimmy said that I'm trying to be you. I'm calling the plays here. Roman says that if you were the quarterback, what would you do? Jimmy said, "Well, I would have gotten Jay." And Roman said, "Look, Jay is old news. He doesn't matter anymore. He's honestly slapping the whole family in the face when he's teaming up with that guy, Cody Rhodes." I was like, first of all, that guy, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that guy. Awesome. Yeah, the guy from Atlanta. The guy from Georgia. Yeah, the guy from Georgia.
He's like, he's disrespecting the bloodline, and the fact that he's running around with Cody Rhodes is a slap in the face. You don't call audibles. I call the plays. And and then Jimmy said yeet. And Roman's like, "I don't like that." And then they fist bumped, and then that was it. But I was like, "Hey, how do you not like yeet?" Okay.
Roman's a bitch.
Yeah, Roman is a bitch for not liking yeet.
Hey, no. This man said yeet before. Before he said, "I don't like that." And I was like, "Didn't you just say yeet?" I was like, Hey, listen. I liked when he said that. He's like, hanging out with that guy. I was like, yeah, tell him. That guy from Georgia. He's been hanging out with that guy from Georgia.
That guy from Georgia who is going to defeat him in April.
Wrong, sir.
Right.
We'll see. We then had Bailey with E. Owens, Dakota versus Zelina Vega. This match is short. This match didn't mean much. I mean, I understand they were just yelling at each other, and that's how this match came about. But Bailey got the win. and I was
She
very
said it was
happy
her
about it.
moment.
Bailey
She said it was her
can
moment,
win.
though. She said it was her moment, and she got it.
And she
you know?
capitalized on it. She capitalized on it, and she won. She capitalized on it, and she won.
It's about
Bro was
time
Adam
Bailey won a
Copeland
match.
for a second. Bro was
Her
Adam
fir-
Copeland.
Her first singles win since July 14th of this year, coincidentally against Zelina Vega. And I was like, damn, that's interesting. But after the match, Damage Control attacked Zelina Vega, and then Charlotte just kind of walking. You know, she was kind of jogging, but kind of walking at the same time.
Like Bianca can run heels. Like I've seen it.
Don't wear heels at that point. That's basically what it all
And
comes down to.
Charlotte's
Don't wear
already
heels.
tall.
I've
Charlotte is
seen
already
Bianca.
tall.
Yes,
I've seen Bianca.
Charlotte's already tall as shit as it is. So I mean, why are you wearing heels? And like, it felt like that was probably the worst part of not only that entire segment, but the honestly the entire night. That was just seeing her jog to the ring, so she doesn't trip and fall and just basically break her ankle in two. That was terrible. Charlotte, you can't do that. You can't just do that. So, Charlotte saved Zelina from a 3-on-1 beatdown, basically, and that's how that, went. But it was crazy. I was like, what are you doing?
Well, why would she run in heel? You said she's tall enough, but like she likes to be tall. She likes to be extra tall. She's like
yeah, but you don't need to be. You don't need to be wearing 5-inch heels when you're already tall as shit.
Hey, Phil, if you ever meet her in person, you ever go to like a meet and greet and you actually meet her, bro, and she's in those heels, you're like, yeah, I feel like you're gonna be like, why are you in the heels? You're already tall. Like,
well, I have to look up to everybody, man. So don't like. So it's not like it's gonna be anything.
Even me when you meet me, even me.
Well, bro, you're probably tall as shit too. I'm gonna have to.
I'm only 6 foot.
Exactly. Exactly. You're still tall as shit. So
You
I'm gonna
keep
have to look
forgetting
up.
that Phil is like 4'1".
Damn!
Okay, no, not 4. Not 4.
Phil!
Not 4. 5. 5'2". So
personally?
get your facts straight.
I'm 5'4".
This dude said 4. I was like,
This man said
Phil.
4 foot. Who the fuck do you think you are? Okay, look.
I'm 5'4".
That's
you're
cool.
what?
That's cool.
5'4". Well, 5'3" and a half actually.
5'3".
And a half.
And a half. Okay, Phil, you're a little bit taller than the guy. You're a little bit
taller.
No,
he's taller than me.
So you say everyone. So you're just saying
everybody's taller than me.
Everybody
in the freaking world is taller than me. I'm convinced. I'm probably.
Loft? Yeah. When you went to Philly a few times.
Yeah, he was a little taller than me. Not by much, but I mean he was a little taller than me.
Was he like close to like where your level was?
I mean he was a little bit above me, but like it couldn't have been like anything more than like 4 or 5 inches.
He was also wearing a hat. That's probably why that gave him extra a little bit of.
I mean, regardless, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm the shortest one in the group, but honestly, I don't give a shit. It's the short kings.
Shout out to the short kings,
unite. We're short
kings.
Shout out
to the short kings. You know, and listen, us tall people, we do appreciate the short kings. You know, we love y'all.
Short kings. Short kings unite.
This person is not a short king, however, but he is the king of kings. It is Triple H. Triple H came out here to the ring. And he told Adam Pearce that he has done an amazing job over the 3 years that he has been WWE official, but it is time for a promotion. As man, you are now going to be the general manager of Monday Night Raw. Before Triple H could announce who was going to be the GM of Friday Night SmackDown, Dominic Mysterio came out to the ring And the commentators were so flustered. They were like, please don't tell me that this is going to be our new general manager for Friday Night SmackDown. Please
Wait,
don't tell me it's going to be
no,
Dominic
Corey was actually
Mysterio.
liking it. Corey was
Not-
loving it. Though.
Corey loves everything. But Michael Cole was like, please don't tell me that this is going to be our general manager for Friday Night SmackDown. And Kevin Patrick, he's Kevin Patrick. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So he's
Why
just like,
don't-
yeah.
Where is Vic Joseph when you need him? Get him on SmackDown, please. Give him on there. Where's Vic Joseph?
I like him more than KP, but yeah. So Dominic Mysterio comes out here, guys, and he said the Judgment Day got screwed over the tag team titles. Triple H says you're yelling at the wrong people. Let's introduce the GM of Friday Night SmackDown, Nick Aldis. And the crowd did not give a single shit. No pop at all.
They were like, "Who's this guy?"
Rude.
They did not care.
They both.
Nick
They were
Aldis
like, they
whatsoever.
literally. The crowd was like New Day. They're like, who? Who?
And honestly, I'm not even gonna really,
There's no
I'm
way
not-
that many people didn't watch TNA. Like, there's no way.
I'm not
many
letting the
people-
commentators off the hook either. I mean, Michael Cole said
should know who Nick Aldis is. He should.
I mean,
he
Michael
works
Cole,
with him backstage.
he did he's like, wow, that's really interesting. We all know Nick Aldis and his storied career, and Corey Graves, he tried to give him his flowers too, but KP being KP, he doesn't know shit, so he was like, dude, like, what is this?
Well,
But
I'm like this. I'm like,
Comment-
bro, you work with him. You work with him every day. He's backstage, dude. Like,
the commentators didn't really do a good job either for the people at home. And that's honestly a real big problem, because Nick Aldis is not only one of the most decorated people from NWA, TNA, and he's had a very storied career. But Nick Aldis should have gotten way bigger of a thing than that. And I was listening to a Twitter Spaces before I got even on here, and they brought up in somewhat of a good point here, guys, and I want to get your thoughts on this. If he came out through the gorilla position with like music and a Titantron and an entrance video and all that kind of a deal and jazz, how a normal WWE superstar comes out, and you take a look at the guy, he's absolutely freaking jacked to the nines. So people would have been like, well, why the hell isn't this guy in the ring? So they did what they did by, just letting him spawn in the middle of the ring like it's freaking, like it's GTA all of a sudden. And, they just let him do what he does with no music, no nothing. They just announce him who he is. They did it, I guess, so that you could kind of see that he's not going to be an in-ring competitor, but at the end of the day, we're going to have to see him in the ring at some point, right? I mean, you didn't just hire him just to be this GM. You're going to put him in the ring at some point.
Listen, they did the same thing to Rockstar Spud, a.k.a. Drake Maverick. They did the exact same thing.
They put Drake Maverick in the general manager role for freaking 205 Live, but I mean, who remember those days?
He eventually wrestled.
But then he eventually wrestled. So, but yeah, I mean, Deontay, they didn't really do the whole, Titantron and music deal, so that maybe people could just get him acclimated to being a GM role, I guess.
Well, mainly he might just mostly be backstage. That's probably why. He'll mostly be backstage, probably.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be the GM, so he'll do his thing as a GM backstage, and we'll see where things go. So Nick Aldis is out here, and he said that Cody was instrumental of bringing Jey Uso to Monday Night Raw. In exchange, a Raw superstar must come to Friday Night SmackDown. So Aldis introduced the trade to Friday Night SmackDown, and that SmackDown trade is Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is now on Friday Night SmackDown, and
Thank you, Jesus. That was gonna be my night.
we'll
Like
see
I
where
said,
things go.
thank you, God. That
Owens
was gonna be.
Owens entered the
Was.
ring and simply stunnered Dominic. And there you go. That's his
We're not gonna
introduction to
act
Friday Night.
like we're not gonna act like Triple H would shut down the fake crowd noises again. We're not gonna act like Triple H shut down the
Yeah,
fake
no,
crowd.
he did the thing where he's like, "Wow, I actually thought those were piped in crowd noises. I didn't actually think it was going to be that loud in here." So I was like, "There you
Triple
go."
H be looking. He be looking at some toys. He be looking.
Bro knows that they're not actually booing this guy like out of the building. They know that he's there. There's only like decent boos. Like he's not getting booed like
Well,
crazy. Like
I've been in a crowd when it comes down to Dominic Mysterio being, heavily booed, and I will say there are heavy boos when this man gets out there. There are,
yes, there
but
are some. I went to
but
SummerSlam. He
yeah,
came out and he did get a little bit of a massive boo when he got out, but then they just went on with the show. They didn't continue booing him at all.
but here's the thing. They heavily booed the guy. Don't get me wrong. They heavily booed Dominic Mysterio. You can definitely hear it, especially if you're in the arena. You know what it is like if you have been. But you can't not tell me that they don't manipulate the actual mic within the arena to make it sound as loud as it actually does coming through the television set. They manipulate these crowds nowadays because of the pandemic era. If it was not for the pandemic era, when it came down to, getting these crowd cheers and all that kind of stuff, we'd be getting perfectly fine crowd reactions. But they up it, they down it, they do all the things to manipulate it to make sure it looks well on TV.
Not to mention, Triple H literally gave him a louder mic.
They've cheered for the Judgment Day. They've cheered for the Judgment Day before. Like I've seen them get a pop. And
WWE has always manipulated the crowd noise to do whatever they need to do.
I like that Cena broke the fourth wall that one time. He's like, I would rather so much rather ball than pipe in fake crowd noises. I love that.
Oh yeah, when they were doing their thing with Theory. But
yeah, that was
but
great.
yeah, I mean it happens all the time. It really does. You can't not tell me that they don't do that still. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
But so there you go. I mean, we had the stunner by KO, and now this is introduction to Friday Night. Backstage, Nick Aldis told Charlotte Flair that next week she'll be getting a shot at Io Sky for the Women's Championship because of everything that happened at Fastlane. And Charlotte thanked him for that. She turned around to see Jade Cargill with Triple H.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you guys right now, you guys still don't think that they still have mega plans when it comes down to Jade Cargill being in WWE? Nah. This face-to-face proved that they have massive plans for Jade Cargill now that she is in WWE.
All I gotta see next is the encounter with Becky. That's how you know she's gonna have the.
But
I need the encounter with Bianca.
But I will give you guys this, and I want you guys to pump the brakes a little bit, both of you, and people in the chat too when they see this after the fact or whatever. Pump the brakes, because just because they had a face-to-face tonight does not mean that Charlotte Flair is going to be the first opponent for Jade Cargill upon her WWE call-up when she is done with the PC. You are not doing that just yet. You are not.
Nope.
Because, first of all, you can't, because if you do, early on, when Jade is not ready, it's going to flop. It's going to flop, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want that to flop, so you want that to happen at its due time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to happen right away. They just did this face-to-face so that Jade Cargill can still be on our minds, still be in our conversations, and that's smart by WWE. It truly is.
Indeed.
And we may not like Charlotte, but she's gonna she'll she'll help her. She'll help her out.
Everybody will help her. I mean, it's a totally different landscape and it's a totally different system than what she had in AEW. So they're gonna do everything that they can in order to help Jade Cargill out. But you can't, get these matches out of the way right now because she's got to build towards them. So they just did that face to face to keep Jade Cargill into conversations and keep her on our minds. No, it's not like that she was gonna leave our minds to begin with, but it's smart by WWE to do it.
Yeah, I agree. Can't wait to see who she actually has a match against. She looks like a million bucks. Charlotte's getting another women's title match, so which means Io is definitely doing it next week. Yeah, very safe.
I wanted her in that breakout tournament so bad. I did. I want her in that breakout tournament so bad for NXT, but they chose a different route.
You really think it's like we've talked about? You think if it hasn't been for SportsCenter, SportsCenter or ESPN, you didn't think she was going to be a megastar? You didn't think
Of course. Jade Cargill is a megastar. I mean, AEW does not know how to build stars. I'll give you that right there. They don't know how to build stars
because they're already stars in there, but they don't know how to build it in their company though.
Exactly. They're doing very good stuff when it comes to their homegrown stuff, but when it comes down to it, like somebody like Jade Cargill, she made herself into the superstar that she is. So the fact that she left AEW to go back to WWE, because people forget that she was in WWE before. She did a tryout in 2019, but they didn't see anything in her. So now that she made herself a superstar, and she came back to WWE, now that WWE sees something in her, you don't think WWE is gonna do everything that they can to stick it to Tony Khan and to stick it to AEW, saying, "Hey, yeah, now since you didn't do a lot with her, we're going to be making the best of our investment and get her into being the best superstar that we all know that she can be." So it's another way to stick that knife further into the back of Tony Khan.
Hey,
careful! He gonna tweet some shit again.
Hey, you know what
and
we're gonna need?
And he'll definitely tweet some shit again because
we got one more thing added to the pot. Now that Jade's here, and now your uncle is quote unquote uncle's here. You know what? Open mic night. I'm ready for it, Malcolm. If you're watching, I'll be ready for it. Open. Yes.
Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night, bitch?
Come on, let it happen on WWE. But I feel like if they do it, it has to be PG though. I feel like it has to be PG.
But you gotta cut out the bitch part.
I don't know. They said bitch before numerous times. Hello, Sasha said it before.
They've said bitch so many times.
Sasha said it before numerous times.
That
was her catchphrase. That was Mercedes' catchphrase. Bitch.
Oh yeah, she just said it so constantly.
But it was so good. It fit with some of the stuff,
she said it so emphatically too.
Yeah, no, she can really emphasize the word bitch and do the whole she said it so great.
I miss her. I miss her already. Mercedes, come back whenever you can, whenever the time.
She would never come back to WWE, but yes, come back to pro wrestling, please.
She's coming back to WWE. She's just not now.
If she would go back to WWE, obviously it has to be good.
Oh, she's going back. She's going back.
It has to be good terms. It has to be.
She'll be back in pro wrestling for sure. She's just gonna get out of this injury. Honestly, if you're telling me right now, I mean, who knows? Maybe we could possibly see her full gear.
I don't want to see her in AEW, but hey, anything can happen.
I mean, it's in LA. It's in LA where she's from. It's in LA where she is from LA. Not a lot of people say that. Like, look, I was watching a live stream earlier on today, and the entire chat is like, come on, you idiots. No, she's not from LA. She's from Boston. I'm like, dude, she was built from Boston in WWE.
That's her hometown. That's her home state. But she's currently registered in California, in LA.
She was built was billed from Boston, Massachusetts. She's not from Boston at all. She lives and she's from LA.
It's just like John Cena. He's from Boston, but he's from Florida. It's just like with Cena.
She lives and resides in Florida, and not Florida. She lives and resides in LA, and they just billed her from Boston, Massachusetts because that's just what it was. She's not from Boston, legitimately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be great when we see Mercedes back in the world of pro wrestling. It's just not going to be in WWE because they fucked her up royally, and that's their fault. That's their loss.
I do think she'll be back though in WWE at some point.
She'll be back.
I highly doubt it. I don't think it'll happen. I really don't. I think they burned so many bridges when it came to Mercedes.
No. Vince did. Not Triple H.
It depends, man.
Vince is still under the WWE umbrella, though. Vince is still under the...
Vince is still there. Vince is still there.
By the time Sasha comes back, I don't think Vince will be around anymore.
Look, I don't know if they'll ever be able to mend that bridge because of everything that happened. But if they do, I mean, I'm not going to be mad at it. The women's division has to get built a lot better before I ever see Mercedes Moné in the world of WWE again. I was going to say Martinez. I was going to say Mercedes Martinez. She's never showing up in WWE.
They fumbled that with her too. Hey, they fumbled her too. When she was in WWE, they fumbled her too.
Well, they put her in retribution, bro. I mean, come on now. That was career suicide for everybody involved there. The only person that kind of revolved their career after that was Dijak.
Yeah. Wasn't Mia part of that? Mia Yim
was a part of that too, and she's still not over with the crowd. So the only person that got out of that group alive is Dijak. That's it.
T-Bar. Don't forget T-Bar. And don't forget Moose. Excuse me.
Well, T-Bar is Dijak.
Don't forget
and
Moose.
Massey, he's gone. He's gone. He got released. So, I mean, I wasn't happy about it, but I'm just saying that he got released. He got released. He's gone now. We then had the Undisputed Tag Team titles, guys, on the line. Cody and Jey Uso, the main event nightmares. I'm still calling them that, and I'm still going to continue calling them that until they actually call them that on WWE TV. And if they do ever call them that on WWE TV, I want freaking royalties because nobody's calling them that but me right now. And I'm talking to you, Triple H. Yes, get them to be the main event nightmares on WWE TV.
Or you can just you can just mine, Hunter. You can just use mine. Mine's simply easy.
What, the main assholes?
No. Main event Jay and his sidekick.
They would never call Cody Rhodes a sidekick. Are you kidding me?
Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh.
Deontay, do you know this guy? I might have to find a new co-host. Seriously.
I think you should.
I might have to find a new co-host. This man.
You can't. Like, it's too good.
I might have to find a new co-host, man. Tony! Get this man out of here.
I signed the contract. Remember, I signed a life-term contract, so there's no...
Why'd you give him a lifetime, man? I told you 5 years max. But nah, you gave him lifetime.
He gave me the freaking, Undertaker contract. Like, bro, I ain't going nowhere until, I'm old.
Undertaker is old. And apparently
exactly. I'm going to be old.
Let's not talk about the Undertaker, man, because if I ever see another rumor about him showing up in Saudi one more time, I think it's going to be me blowing the gasket.
Goldberg, he comes back for that too.
He's cursing on his screen too.
I do not want to see Goldberg and Undertaker in a ring in Saudi Arabia ever again, Saul. If you ever bring that up one more time, I swear to you, I will find a new co-host. I will.
How dare you curse on the screen?
Like Goldberg.
He's cursing at us.
There are so many rumors right now about the Undertaker showing up in Saudi Arabia that that is
He
legitimately
doesn't have to
making me blow a
perform.
gasket.
He's just gonna do his little, American badass character. And
No, they're talking about him in the ring.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
They're
They're
talking
not-
about him teaming with Braun Breaker to take on Carmelo Hayes and John Cena. I'm like, what is that match? Like, what are we doing? Don't
He's
do
not
that.
physically.
Didn't
Bro's
he just choke
he's
slam
not going to
Braun
come out of
Breaker?
retirement. You know, Taker's not going to come out of retirement. He's not.
Deontay, that's exactly what I was saying in my head. I'm like, why are you having him team up with Braun Breaker when he chokeslammed a fucker on NXT on Tuesday? I was
Also,
like,
you really think Braun Breaker? You really think Taker's going to take a spear from Braun Breaker? Bro has a bad
No.
hip.
no,
has a bad
like, no, they're saying what people are saying right now. So I don't think you're computing this in your head because it's just that wild, and I know it's not. But they're talking Braun Breaker teaming up with the Undertaker to take on John Cena and Carmelo Hayes. I'm like,
In
what?
Saudi?
Yeah, in Saudi. That's
No, that's not happening.
That's what I saw.
Where'd you
So
hear
many.
that?
This fucking wrestling Twitter, man. I gotta get off Twitter. Twitter is
Where
an
the
absolute.
fuck? I would like to say, if it's not from Sean Ross, don't believe shit.
No. And people are just making shit up now that they saw NXT WrestleMania on Tuesday. Dude, don't do that shit.
I literally said, watch. They put Stone Cold Steve Austin on NXT. Watch the next day. They put Stone Cold Steve Austin if they ever. Just to piss off Tony.
And NXT WrestleMania should never happen again. It did. It was a
It was
fun
too
night.
good though. You loved it though. You loved it.
It was a fun night. It was a fun show. I watched it on Wednesday because I was watching AEW on Tuesday, but it was a fun show. Okay, I get it, but they don't need to do that again. They did that purely out of just to try to get Edge. Just to get one up on Edge.
They like Edge. I can already imagine backstage. He's like, "All right, guys, Edge left us. What do we do?" And they go, "Okay, Cena goes to NXT. We bring
Cena,
out
Taker, LA Knight,
Yeah.
Becky Lynch, Dominic Mysterio, the rest of Judgment Day, Asuka. All you go to Florida. Go. Oh yeah, and don't forget, you Cody Rhodes too. Go to NXT so you can announce your father's tournament.
And
Go.
no, Cody gonna be on NXT again next week.
Bro!
No, he's not.
Why?
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes,
Why?
he is.
No,
Yes,
he's
he
not.
Why?
You got him in Lionfield? He announced it himself. I'll show you the tweet.
When?
I will show you the tweet.
When? Cody, please, if I go on your Twitter right now and you say you're gonna be on NXT.
He's gonna be the GM again. Please tell me he's not.
No, but it has something to do with him being GM.
Don't do it. Don't you dare. If they are actually gonna no.
Look at the
please
group
Cody.
chat, Phil. Look at the group chat.
Cody, please don't do this to me. I'm legitimately. Last Tuesday, before the clock struck midnight, I made one final decision as guest NXT GM. Find out what that decision was this Tuesday on NXT. Oh my God, Cody. Oh my God, Cody. Oh my God, Cody. Cody's gonna go to NXT. Cody's gonna be
He's not
on
gonna finish
NXT.
the story. Woo! He's not finishing the story. Yes.
Cody is going to be
Thank
on
God.
NXT, and this man's gonna get
finish
traded.
the story with the NXT champion. You guys are gonna get what you want. You're gonna get what you want. He's gonna finish the story.
So, shut up.
This man's gonna get traded to NXT. This man is gonna get traded to NXT, and now I'm gonna have to figure this out because Cody Rhodes is gonna be in developmental.
Tay, he's
Cody
gonna
Rhodes
get.
is not going to be in
Tay,
developmental.
He's gonna finish the story
What
at
is WWE
NXT.
doing? What is WWE doing? I am so. What is this?
Tay, listen. He's gonna finish the story on NXT, dude. He's gonna win the champion, like you guys want. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it for you guys.
Shut up, Saul.
What do you mean? I'm being honest.
I am so. Look. You guys don't even know how flustered I am at this current moment, guys. This is absolutely insane.
Bro,
Why is
flat.
Cody going to NXT? Okay. Look, Cody and Jay retained their titles with the they're still calling it the Cody 1D. I hate that shit. It's an assisted Cody cutter. That's what I'm calling it right now because they don't have a real name for it. They calling it the Cody 1D, and that's freaking terrible. Don't do that. Um, they did the Cody 1D, and then Cody picked up Theory, hit a crossroads 1, 2, 3, and they retained the titles. They were gonna retain the titles anyway. They're gonna retain the titles on Monday when they face the Judgment Day. It's all gonna be okay. But Cody showing up on Tuesday, and I'm like, okay. Oh boy. Deontay, why do you have to do that to me?
Well, I just
He's
had
like,
to
why
let
would
you
you play?
know.
He's like, why would you play games with me? He's like,
Well, I
why
just
would
had to
that
let you
man
know. He's gonna be on
No,
the
feels
again.
Phil's over there like, why would that man play games with me?
Dude, they're not even competing with AEW anymore. Well, no, AEW's not even competing with them anymore. Why?
It's because Sean just loves to
You,
piss
do,
people
do
off.
you know why? You know why? I can tell you right now. That was a complete direct jab at AEW. The fact that Cody started off NXT on Tuesday. You guys know that, right? The
Yes.
fact that they started with Cody Rhodes on that Tuesday. That was a direct jab to AEW. I'm telling you
Oh,
right now.
oh yes, for sure. Like we're starting off this war with your EVP, the guy who created your company.
It was a direct freaking jab. After the match, as Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes were leaving and walking up the aisle, they were confronted by Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns, and Paul Heyman. They had this big face-to-face showdown, guys. And I'm telling you,
Roman,
long-term
please,
booking, people.
Dwayne, where you
Long-term
at?
booking.
Dwayne, where you at?
I'm
Long
telling you
term.
guys right now, at the end of the day, they're still teasing this shit. And if you can't see that, I don't understand what needs to compute in your head to make you believe that they are still teasing this shit. Okay?
Bro, they
They're
were
still
teasing.
teasing it. They're going to tease it. And until it's not happening and it's like not confirmed by any means, it's happening.
Hey, they tried to tease a fourth match between Cody and Seth, but it never happened. They kept teasing it and teasing it like months later, then it didn't happen. Well, if it's that way again,
Until The Rock actually does go back to Hollywood, there's always a possibility. But
bro, listen, he's gonna. I don't know if it's confirmed, but if he's gonna be there at the Elimination Chamber, we
we
all
don't know where
know
the Elimination Chamber is, so we don't even know when that's
February.
happening.
February.
I said where the
It's
Elimination
in
Chamber.
Australia.
It's in Australia.
Oh my God, that's right. It's in Perth. It's in Perth, isn't it? Yes. So
It'll be at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yes.
I gotta be up at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning to get up to watch that.
I'm not
You're gonna be
sure
asleep.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it. But
You're gonna
I
be
mean,
asleep. You're gonna be asleep.
I'm
I'll
not
watch
sure if
it
I'm
when I
gonna be
wake
able
up.
to make it. But
I'll just avoid Twitter.
it's a Saturday. How could you not avoid Twitter, bro? I mean, it's early in the morning,
I
so
can
I mean,
mute
you're gonna
it.
have
I
to.
can mute it. I will
Well, that's
mute
what
the
I'm saying.
notifications.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How can you not avoid Twitter? You're all gonna be asleep, so it's not like you're gonna be on your phone when you're sleeping. So you're gonna be able to avoid it real good. Just wake up, watch the show. That's what I'm gonna be doing, and you'll be getting an afternoon stream when it comes to that. But they retained the titles. They have this huge face-to-face thing. Cody and Roman had a face-to-face. Jimmy and Jay had a face-to-face. So that's definitely being teased for WrestleMania. Dude, they're teasing all this shit that's happening right now. And I love it. We had 3 face-to-faces tonight that can have WrestleMania implications. What better than that?
Long term booking.
Long-term booking.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Roman, for the love of God, please just take the dub like again. Just take the dub. Second time in a year. Just do it. Just do it, Roman, please.
They're not gonna do that, Saul.
Yes, please. Just take the
They're
dub.
not
One more
gonna do
time.
that, Saul. You're gonna be very disappointed coming up to me.
We got family. We're possibly gonna get Ava Rain to join us. You know, like we're possibly gonna get Ava to join us, man. Like you know,
That was so funny on Tuesday because Paul Heyman and Ava had their thing, and he's like, "Hey, look, Bloodline, you're a part of it. You, Roman, Rock, Jay,
Umaga.
your Rock's
daughter.
Your Rock's daughter is happening. You're in Bloodline. Bloodline is in you. You in Bloodline. It was freaking hilarious.
You sound like Rush Hour. You sound like Rush Hour. You're like Chris Tucker talking to Jackie Chan in that one scene. You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like
I was like, what the frick is happening here?
He's like, you, Bloodline, you, tribal, you, acknowledge tribal chief. Like,
it is what it is, but, we'll see where things go when it comes to that, if everything actually does go down to that.
He said, Dwayne, whatever you do, please come back. I just don't want to see that rematch. Please, no. I'm just praying for the love.
Too bad.
There you go. We then got to the main event. LA Knight. Yeah. And Jimmy Uso. And it wasn't Jimmy Uso. It was Solo. Why does it say Jimmy? That is, y'all gotta get your shit together. It was Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa versus LA Knight. Yeah. And we had a good match between the two. Really, Jimmy Uso entered the ring. And Cena came out of nowhere, hit him with an AA. Solo then spiked Cena. And then Knight turned him around, hit him with a blunt force trauma, and got the win 1, 2, 3. But it didn't take long for the Tribal Chief to make his presence known, because Celebration didn't take too damn long to get, shut down by Roman, because he attacked LA Knight at the end of the night. And Roman stood tall over a fallen LA Knight. Yeah, at the end of the film.
But obviously, the Tribal Chief was standing
tall. Get that
tall.
finger off my screen. If you're going to do the one, at least do it out of the camera.
Nah, be the ones.
No.
I love LA Knight. Yeah. I love him. But why are we feeding him to the Tribal Chief? Why? I understand he's gonna make him like $1 million, but why we gotta feed him to the Tribal Chief? Come on now. He's gonna be good. He'll be all right.
He'll be good. Honestly, at the end of the day, I thought this was a good match, a good main event for the show, and LA Knight got a win over Solo Sikoa in a pretty good match to end the show off, and we'll see where things go from there. But overall, a very, very productive Friday Night SmackDown, and a really, really good show to kick things off when it comes down to the season premiere, and we'll get the season premiere of Monday Night Raw on Monday. So. And that Monday Night Raw looks to be pretty good from what I know. I know we have a tag team title match, but I don't know much else happens on that show.
Are the cursed women's tag titles on the line at all? Correct?
Not that I know of.
Well, they are. Well, like I said, they are cursed. They are on TV. So
everybody does think that they are. Let me just
we keep saying, nothing hasn't been the same since Mercedes and Trinity left. Those titles have not been the same since they've been gone.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna get Gunther and Bronson Reed, which is gonna freaking flat.
Meat.
I can't wait for Bronson Reed to get that match with Gunther. And then we have that tag team title match.
Meat forever.
Meat forever.
And yeah, I know those two title matches are happening for sure. Other than that, I don't know. But yeah, there you go.
And then we get Seth. Are we gonna still tease Drew being a heel, turning heel?
He definitely needs to be. He needs to turn heel. He needs to turn heel.
Are we teasing it still, or are we building it up till? Are we gonna wait till it hits Crown Jewel?
Well, I mean, look, he's got to turn heel during this build to Crown Jewel. He has to. At some point, he has to.
He has to do a tag team match with Seth and he has to face the Judgment Day. Obviously, you know how that goes. You have to face the Judgment Day in the tag team match between Seth and. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. You know.
Don't do can they coexist, Saul? Because then you're gonna be booking like. Then you're gonna be booking like Vince, and you can't be booking like Vince. It is not Vince's era anymore. Don't book like Vince.
I
If you're gonna be the
understand that,
Vince
but
of the OTB, don't be the Vince of OTB. Don't.
of course
It's
not.
not gonna happen. You can't book like Vince. It's just not
I'm trying to.
possible.
Not,
You can't
you know it's
do it.
hard to not. You know it's hard to.
Oh, I mean, definitely, Vince would definitely do that, man. I mean, it's not like Vince would not do that. He would definitely do "Can They Coexist?" But we can't do that anymore.
You know it's hard
we
to
gotta build that
not
up.
get. You know it's hard to not get used to the Vince McMahon era. You know it's
Oh,
hard. Not to get used
yeah,
to it.
yeah. He's still going to be there. I mean, it's not like he's not going to be there. It's just
You know Omos is going to be back on TV eventually. You know that, right?
no, not with Triple H. Nah, not at all. No, nope. I refuse to believe it. Get that man off
He's
my
like,
TV.
"You're done. You're washed. It's over."
You're done, buddy. You're done.
Washed. You're washed. It's over. Like,
Yeah. But the match I'm really looking forward to on that Monday Night Raw, definitely Bronson Reed and Gunther.
Meat.
Because that not only is that meat, guys, but that's just a big match for Bronson. And I love
that's just big meaty men slapping meat. You know, like
There'll be a lot of beating of the meat.
are you expecting the crowd to chant beat meat? Like
I hope so.
If I hear a beat that meat chant from the crowd, that's probably the most well, it's not PG. Beat that meat chant is not PG. But
I understand, but you don't think they're gonna chant
when you have a show like AEW that has Scissor Me and all those other, non-PG type chants, beat that meat is probably the most PG you could possibly get without it going completely overboard. So I mean, it's not even really all that PG, and R-Truth would be like, hey, that's not even PG.
Hey,
But
remember,
it's gonna be better.
you gotta remember, it wasn't that long ago that DX was running WWE while Vince was gone. You don't think Triple H would allow them to say beat that meat?
No, DX is running WWE now.
That is true. That is true. But Vince is here still. But Vince is back.
Vince is here, but I mean, it's Triple H.
He's not in creative, so
Triple H isn't really too much in creative now. So I mean, we'll see where things go. But yeah, DX is running WWE now.
Yeah, DX is running WWE. The Undertaker, I don't know what he is. I don't know what he's doing now.
Undertaker goes home. He needs to go home, be with his wife and kids.
And then Uncle Adam's with All Elite. Yes, I call Edge Uncle Adam. I call him Uncle Adam now on All Elite.
I mean, when your kids are making it like that much known to you that you should go be with Uncle Jay being Christian Cage, I mean, it's a no-brainer at that point. So I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, hide your fathers. Remember, hide your fathers when you go to your shows. Like,
Edge doesn't have a father anymore either, so you know that's probably gonna get brought up, and it's.
Hey, I'm going to be. I forgot to tell y'all. I'm going to be at Collision.
You're gonna be at Collision this Saturday.
That's cool.
It's gonna be at my state. It's gonna be at my state actually.
Mother's aren't safe either. Mothers aren't safe.
And mothers aren't safe either. So Beth already got called out by Christians. So
hide your grandfathers too. Hide your grandfathers too. Hide your grandfathers as well.
Nobody in your family is safe. Nobody.
No one. That man can pick up your mother. That man can talk about your mother, your father, your grandfather, your grandmother, your sister.
It all started with Jungle Boy. Okay, it all started with him because.
Yeah.
If Christian Cage did not go after his mother.
Yes.
If Christian Cage did not go after his mother and his sister, none of this would have ever happened.
Yes,
None of
Jungle
this.
Mid. Yes, it all started with Jungle Mid. It was his fault.
So-
Yeah.
Well, it
Jungle
wasn't necessarily his fault.
You get what I mean.
No, it was Christian's fault for bringing them up.
No.
But-
He was helping them. He was helping this guy. He was helping this kid.
Helping
on.
him by roasting his dead father?
Clipping
Christian's
Jack
good.
Perry by, attacking his dead father is crazy, Saul. But, I guess it
He's
is what it
helping
is.
the guy. Hey, listen. If Luke Perry was alive, you think he would have been like, that actually was kind of good.
Luke Perry would actually probably love it.
He would
would,
probably love it,
he would
actually.
dig this shit.
He would
He would be
probably
like-
love it.
He would have
He
dug
would look
this
at his
shit.
son and be like, that was amazing.
He would have absolutely loved it.
He probably would have appeared in AEW.
Hey,
definitely
I have
would've
to ask
appeared.
this. I have to ask this. I have to ask to Phil. How'd you feel when Michael Cole told Cody, how is it that you had a tag title, yet you have not, you're like, I bet you were like, I thought we were cool, Mike. Like, you were probably like, I thought we were cool.
You've seen the video. You've seen my video
Oh, I
about that
loved
whole
it.
situation.
I loved it. That was my.
You
that
seen
was
my
the
video about that situation. I freaking despised it.
See,
You
Cody,
do not
me
do that.
personally?
I'm a coal miner for
See,
that.
Cody,
I'm a
me
coal miner
personally? Shut up, Saul. You're not a fool.
Cody, me personally, I wouldn't take that fucking shit. And I know you ain't gonna
Hey,
take that fucking
hey,
shit, and you're gonna
hey.
take that title.
Phil, after that, I was a coal miner for that. I mean, I've always been a coal miner.
There's no such thing as a coal miner, so.
Anybody but Cody. Shout out to RP.
Only a few select members can be a part of the Rose family dynasty, okay? And that's myself, Tio, Kabi.
The fraud.
He ain't no fraud. He ain't no
mode.
fraud. I
Coach
got all.
Cody.
He is a
Okay.
fraud. He is a fraud. When the court the justice will be served. He will be a fraud. He's going down.
Shout out to my brother Tio, okay? I mean, the man's got this. The man has got this. Just take care of business.
The Bloodline, Judgment Day, the SSU fans are going to come together. We're going to take down the Rhodes family. We're going to do everything, And honestly, people that are not liking Cody, I love that they're coming to the light. They're seeing the vision.
Well, they probably have legit reasons, unlike you.
They probably have legit reasons. You don't have
reasons.
shit.
The dude could
I have
breathe.
reasons.
I have reasons.
The dude gave that kid his belt today. He was so freaking happy, and Saul's like, "Yeah, fuck that kid."
I was like, props to him.
Nah, you said fuck the kid. I'm like, dude, why?
No. I said props to. I said no. TJ goes, how can you hate this guy? And I just go, Cena gives his. I was like, Cody gives his belt to everybody, and then he goes, Cena gives his shirt to everybody. I was like, well, Cody's not the GOAT. Okay?
What does that got to do with anything? That ain't got nothing to do with that.
I got nothing to do with it. That kid is going to remember that moment that he had with
Every
Cody.
kid's gonna remember the
belt.
time that. Every kid's gonna remember that they got the belt from Cody Rhodes. I know you would geek out if he gave you a belt,
dude. It's a dream of mine to get a belt from him, but like at the end of the day, he's gonna remember that moment that he had with Cody for the rest of his existence. So I mean, it's a great thing that he had that. Why can't you just be happy for the kid?
Listen, I got people on my side that don't like Cody Rhodes. I got Mitri on my
They
side.
got legit reasons.
I have reasons. Trust me.
The dude could cure cancer. And you
Yeah, but you say you have legit reasons, and you never say them, so you don't have the legit reasons.
I've always said I never cared for this guy. I said he was just not it for me.
But the way you talk about him, it seems like you're talking.
That's not.
He just doesn't stick out to me.
Well, the way you talk about him, you sound like you have a legit with a person, Cody Runnels.
I didn't say his government name. I'm talking about his on-screen characters, bro. Like,
the way you talk about him, it seems a little different.
I'm talking about this on-screen character, dog.
Like you talk about the guy like he hit your dog with a car or something.
Yo, no,
right.
So like I said, I never cared for this guy. I never want okay, one match that I thought was good of his was him and Dustin at the first.
He's had a lot of good matches.
That was the only match I thought was great of his. I never would
him and Dustin versus the Shields at Battleground. That wasn't a good match to you. That was one of the best
All three of his
matches they ever
matches with
had.
Seth Rollins. All three of his matches with Seth.
The matches with Seth were fantastic.
This was all before I was. This was like all before I didn't like any of his matches at all. Like, I didn't like one bit. I
Against
just wanted
Seth?
to Seth to win. Oh, him and Seth,
Or-
they're bad. It was pretty good. It was pretty not bad. You know, him and Seth was good. You know, I'll give him that.
You didn't see the battleground match, the tag team title match with the Shield?
I didn't have the pay-per-view. I didn't have the pay-per-view to watch it.
Well, you need to go back and watch it.
Go check it out, because that tag team match is really freaking good. And
That was
Dusty
actually a
was
really
there.
good match. Cody
And
and
Dusty
Cody
was
and
there.
Goldust. And yeah, Dusty Rhodes gave Dean Ambrose a fucking bionic elbow.
Okay, if you're not gonna watch it for Cody, watch it for the Shield, because the Shield was freaking fantastic. I mean,
The Shield was great. Oh yeah, the Shield was great. You know, like say.
If you're not gonna watch it for Cody.
Hey, just be clear. I will say that Seth hasn't beat him throughout the years. He even beat him throughout when he won the tag titles too.
No, he did not.
I acknowledge that he has defeated some.
Yeah, he has Seth on his number.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the Tribal Chiefs
man
number.
right there.
He doesn't have the Tribal Chiefs number though.
Not yet.
Not yet. He already beat him. Like, why do you want problems with this guy?
You're right. Cody will beat him.
Why do you guys want problems with this man? Like, he's done nothing to you. Like, he's done nothing.
Cody does
nothing to you guys.
Roman's done a lot to me over the years.
No,
okay?
he's literally minding his business, doing his thing. You know, he's being a champ.
Don't you do the same thing with Cody Rhodes? You do the same thing.
We can have talks like this all day. But guys, we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Like I said, I have
we're gonna talk like this all day. But guys, thank you so much for joining us right here on OTB for the Friday Night SmackDown post show. Look, I could have had the 3-person camera all day.
Loft didn't show up to work today.
Loft said, fuck us. He don't like us anymore.
Loft didn't show up to work today.
Loft said, fuck us.
Look, it was these two that said that shit, Loft, not me. I know you're going to be watching this after the fact.
I know. He's going to be like, what the fuck?
It's those two. I didn't say F him.
I said Loft.
I didn't say F him either. I just said Loft said, fuck us.
Hey, I didn't say. I said Loft didn't show up to work today, but you know what? It's cool. We got lives. You know, we got lives.
It's those two that said it.
I said something nice. I said it's cool. We got lives. We got lives to live. You know, it's cool. We got lives.
Not me. But guys, thank you so much for joining us right here on OTB. I will see you guys at some point during this weekend. I will either get a live together with many people just to talk some shit, or we'll see you guys for an OTB extra. I'll get some stuff going together, and you guys will be seeing videos right here on the channel. So, we appreciate you. We all love you. We thank you for all the love and support. Join the OTB family today. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for all notifications. Go get the merchandise down there below. Go use the code OTB at checkout for $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. And yeah, if any of these two don't have anything else to say, we can get the hell out of here.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Yeah. Acknowledge your tribal chief. You know.
No.
This is how I'll acknowledge my tribal chief.
Don't you want? Hey, wrong finger. Throw the one up.
This is
not that one. Get the other one up. Get the one up. Get the one up.
Nah,
this is the one.
This is how I do it. This is how I acknowledge him.
Get the one up.
This is one.
That's not the one. Get your index finger. Not that one.
You see my index finger is kind of broken. So I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have it. Dude, I surgically removed my index finger. That way I wouldn't have to do it anymore.
Your one's up for the tribal chief because he showed up and he was there. He's the best. Cena acknowledged. Hey, listen. If Cena acknowledged him, why can't y'all, bro?
Because
I'm gonna taunt the Cena as soon as I get off here, man. I mean, it's just.
I talked to him today. I talked to him too. Me and him are cool, and I said, "Hey, you acknowledge greatness." You know, I looked up. You're one of the people I looked up to as a kid. Greatness, acknowledge greatness. You know, like I love it. You know. Hey, to make it better, he acknowledged both guys. He acknowledged your guy that I don't like, and he acknowledged my guy that you guys.
Yeah, but he acknowledged my guy first. So I mean,
he's been acknowledging my guy outside of the freaking company. bro. He's been acknowledging the guy
No,
outside.
nobody had full contact and raised his hand first. So technically, he acknowledged my guy first. So technically, if that's standard,
Well, he called my guy the greatest
Cody's
of all
gonna.
time. I may not agree with it. I may not. I love him. I love Roman, but he may not be the greatest of all time because Cena's still the GOAT for me.
Or Roman's not the greatest of all time. He's just simply not. I mean,
he will eventually. He's him, like Roman's him.
One final thing before we get the hell out of here. Where do you guys rank him all time right now?
All time.
Top
Roman.
20.
He's accomplished a lot. Let's be honest here.
I say he's
Besides
top
you guys
15.
hitting, this man has accomplished a lot.
And I'm saying no bias here. Like, where are you ranking him?
No
all time
bias.
right
I say like top 15, top 10.
Yeah, top 15.
That's probably where I'd go. That's probably where I'd go. I mean,
He's like top 15. Like, you can ask any other wrestlers that are like mega stars, and they literally will tell you he's in the conversation.
He's not in the GOAT conversation, but he's in the top 10 conversation.
And I may not like your guy, but he will be in the conversation as well.
He's done a lot for the business. If not, like, he may not have all the championship and accomplishments and accolades and all that kind of stuff, but the man has done a lot for the business. You can't not say that. Hell, he made AEW, and if it wasn't for that, there's not that many.
I think Chris Jericho too, because I think Chris Jericho as well.
Well, Chris Jericho was the first major signing.
Cody was the one who came up with the idea.
He came up with All In. I'll give him credit for creating All In with the Elite.
He also created AEW.
Before
AEW with the Elite.
Before AEW happened, he did create All Elite.
Yes, he did.
We've been here for an hour 45. It's
Why
not
are you
really
still
all that
awake,
bad,
Josh? Why are you still awake? That's my question, sir.
None of y'all were still here. None of y'all were here.
Yeah, why you up? Ain't past your bedtime.
Y'all showing up now.
Phil,
now.
It's past his bedtime. I don't know why he's up, dog. I don't know why he's up. It's past his bedtime.
Y'all are showing up now when we've been here talking SmackDown, talking a great episode of Friday Night SmackDown. So what happened?
Well, we gotta get out of here, dog.
Guys, we're gonna talk about. We're gonna end this now, not because you said so, Josh, but because we were talking about it earlier that we were gonna end this. So, thank you guys. We love you. We appreciate you, and we'll see you guys at some point this weekend for an OTB extra or just another live stream right here on OTB. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.